On June 18, 1997, David Cone was reverting back to his glory days by pitching against his former team in a Game 3 in the first ever Mets-Yankees Subway Series matchup. Cone got off to a great start, facing John Olerud, who struck out looking in the top of the first. Both teams were scoreless in the first 2.5 innings, with Mets pitcher Rick Reed showing some fire early. However, David Cone was dominant against his old team, and Chad Curtis ended the illusion with his bat, striking a solo blast to make it 1-zip Bombers in the bottom of the third. Reed fell apart even further when Prince's father, Cecil Fielder, struck an opposite field dinger to give the Yanks a 2-run lead. The Mets had to play small ball with the reigning champs as Carlos Baerga grounded out to first to drive in Olerud, giving the Yanks a 1-run lead in the top of the 7th. In the top of the 8th inning, Cone was starting to lose steam, giving up a balk to pitch runner Steve Beiser to tie it up at 2. This led to extra innings, and in the bottom of the 10th, Tino Martinez ended the Subway Series in Yankee fashion, hitting a line drive single into left field, driving in Paul O'Neill to give the Yanks the win by the final score of 3-2. The Yankees won their first ever Subway Series against the Mets 2-1, and the two teams would eventually face off against each other 3 years later in the 2000 World Series. This has been another Turn Back Time, brought to you by yours truly.